Okay, everyone, here is a further test for you. I'm gonna give this to you as part of the homework too, and you can take it as a coding exercise. Well, it is not that sciencey, but it is fun to code this question. So just now we say to trace down the number pyramid and try to get the maximum of the sum of a trace. Well, if we do that in the brute force way, and then it is 2 powers n minus 1. So, okay, let me write it down. So, if we want to do that in the brute force way, and then it will be, it will be O n, O 2 n minus 1. Okay, and then this time complexity is way too high, and if we want to do the greedy, and then the greedy will give us O n, and then n is the height of the pyramid. Okay, so n is not how many numbers we have, n is the height of the pyramid. So we say for the greedy algorithm, the problem is, well, it doesn't really give us the right result, and especially since we have the 80 here. Okay, and then for the brute force, it guarantees to give us the right result, but the time complexity is too high, and then we don't like that. And what we want to do is we want to have a O n something. So this something should be lower than this should be higher than 1, of course, but it should be lower than this one. So how do we get a better a algorithm which gives us the right result? However, it doesn't take us as high as the brute force solution. So this is my idea. Instead of tracing the pyramid from the top to the bottom, we want to trace the pyramid up. Okay, so what do I mean here? So for the 80, if for 80 and the 5, we trace them up, and then if we are tracing 80 and 2, we got the 82, right? And then so we got the 82. And then if you want to trace 5 to 2, and then we got a 7, right? So at the point, at the node 2, we have to make a choice. The choice is, do we want to do the 80 trace up to 2, or do we want to do a 5 trace up to 2? So we of course want to pick the 82, right? So let me do one more. If we want to trace up to 4, we can do 5 to 4 or 9 to 4. And then 5 to 4, we have a total of 9. And then 9 to 4, we have a total of 13. So if we want to pick the higher one, we pick the 13, right? Okay, so if we know that to trace up the pyramid, when we get the 2, the maximum we can get will be a 82. And when we trace up to 4, and then the maximum we are going to get will be 13, right? So the next step, if we want to trace up to 7, there are 2 choices. And code this, and then I think this will be a n square algorithm. But anyhow, try to take this as a coding exercise and code this. This is not quite this sciencey, but it is fun to code, and this will be also part of the homework too. Okay, so I will see you in next week. And by the way, there will be another task, which is this sciencey, of course. So in the homework too, you will have 2 questions. Okay, bye.